for the pressure that Lou Anarumo was putting on him.
Chase Brown is in there. Burrow's going to throw to him, and Brown gets stamped.
Explosive play that Cincinnati's used to generating. Plays 89, Drew Sample. They use him for pass protection.
Burrow looking. End zone! Gesicki! Inform the fans here, it is not a touchdown. It's incomplete.
See the ball right there? It's out. Excellent job by the replay official, Bob Hubble. Jim Van Geffen, his assistant. As they reviewed it, ball was moving, and he catches it in the air, so he has to survive the ground on the catch. Ball's moving, and now it's out of his hands and on top of his body, and try and have him take on the corner.
Motion man Hudson. The throw caught. Hudson lost the ball. Looked like a touchdown. Instead, it's a turnover.
And on the one with Gesicki, an opportunity there for Hudson. Ball's popped free. It bounces right to Jones, who picks it up and takes it. You referenced earlier, the last time these two teams played, Marcus Jones has a 69-yard pick six. I'm anxious in trying to run offense. New England just keeps fighting at
Burrow. Soft toss. Handled by Moss.
From the 27 on first down. First catch of the day made by Tyler Lockett. But he goes nowhere. Smith swings it out. Charbonnet will not get there. Second down and 3. Smith pulls it in and then gets taken down by Kyle Duggar.
That's what happens. You give these Patriots a little bit of time. All of a sudden, they start to mess with your protections. Kyle Duggar comes unblocked, gets the easy sack on Geno Smith.
4th and inches. Here's Charbonnet, and he does not get there.
It's Mixon. Got by Tavai. And then nicely tackled on the edge right there by Duggar.
Great open field tackle by Duggar. Watch as it gets to the outside. Mixon, if this tackle is missed, Mixon may get into the end zone. He's the only guy left out there. Good job of Duggar wrapping up and bringing him down.
Second down, 8 pistol. Mixon tripped up and taken down. Nice penetrating play right there by Duggar.
Well, Duggar 23 is coming off the edge.
Inactive last week with an ankle.
This time they're going to throw it, and it is knocked down. Kyle Duggar was coming on the blitz.
Got a little fortunate there, trying to get the ball over here on this side on a little screen, but unfortunately the Patriots bring a little bit of a pressure off the edge. Nobody blocks Duggar, and he's right in Lawrence's face.
Bigsby stopped.
Ability and the speed that he brings to this offense.
That's Ingram getting outside, but Kyle Duggar right there for the stop.
They use these plays as a run game, and so I can't wait to see how the good elite defenses are at the top of their game as far as processing pre-snap and just execution. Matthew Stafford is as good as there is, and quarterback in the National Football League, and he doesn't have a lot of experience.
Richardson, boy, there's Colin Granson trying to make a one-handed stab at it, working off the sideline.
Good matchup in coverage for the Patriots.
Turns out to be a 29-yard penalty. Taylor trying to find the edge, but he's going to lose 3 yards there.
That should mean that there should be some matchups one-on-one in the passing game.
Taylor instead toting the rock, but he is just barely able to get back to the line of scrimmage. And for the Patriots,
he is. You're going to see number 23 come from your left. You got Ogletree locked up inside with Wise, and then Duggar comes up, cleans it up, and makes the tackle. Again, this is where you have
by receivers. Murray pass complete to Wilson, and Wilson tied up at 35. We're checking him out. They were called down to take a look at him. Connors dragged out of bounds. No gain on that one.
He and his offensive line got a little slide.
2nd and 10 toss. Kincaid with a flag down. And he gets brought down by Duggar.
On the block. And was he engaged before the ball got out there? And I think that's what they're calling.
Will has made in the locker room.
Yeah, that is some bad news for the Patriots. We'll give you an update as soon as we can. 3rd and 8. Herbert looks, connects. McConkey stuffed 4 yards shy of the first down. Good job
to have a play-action pass here.
Instead, they'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins fighting for the first down, doesn't quite get there. In the meantime, a few moments ago, Steve Weish catching up with one of the
The Chargers continue to put pieces around him to help him do that.
Haskins again for a few.